Hi everybody, it's Diane. I am here with some sorting and gluing. This is that book I started a while ago where it was just glue stuff in. Don't worry about it, just glue it. So this page is not done. I also have my random smash book, which has different stuff in it. That's why it's called random. But I've done things like this a couple times. I have done it on YouTube here, where it's images that are not being used. I'm tired of looking at them, that type of thing. So I just glue them in. And this is my didn't use it yet little stash, little box that's overflowing. So that's why we're going through it. Doesn't that sound like fun? You guys get to help me sort stuff out. Oh, swell. Pick it up, Diane. I was looking at something on my left and not paying any attention to what I was doing. Well, that hasn't been kicking around too long, but if I know me, I'm never going to use it. It's crooked. And I think at this stage of the game, I know me pretty well, right? If I don't, I really have no excuse. Well, palm trees. I don't even want them in my random book, okay? That's cool. I will save that, save that. It's more background. Suddenly it's lovely. Just like me. Well, actually that is straight. It's them, okay. Well, I don't think I'm ever going to use that. Should put it up in the corner. If you can't tell, that is a very old ad. Okay, background stuff, I'll keep that. Apples, yeah, I saved a bunch of apples out of a magazine and then never did anything with them. Maybe those can go in the glue thing. Alright. Fabric, color, code things, maybe. This thing, I am so sick of looking at this thing. Okay, this can come in here somewhere. That's not old, but I doubt I'll ever use that either. Ooh, that fits nice. Nicely. I am probably never going to use this. But I am not going to fussy cut this out right now. This was a magazine. It's an, the item is very old. It was a magazine from the 90s, early 2000s. So the magazine was kind of old too now. Those pencils I saved. Actually, how about a section of that in the glue thing? Bird. Another bird. Yeah, I am probably never going to use that. It's so big. Maybe that can go somewhere over there. This one I'll save. Alright, I'm tired of this. It was scrapbook paper samples in a magazine. And this one, I actually had that paper. As a matter of fact, I think I still have a little section of it left. Isn't that interesting? Whoops. Knocking over my glue cap. Isn't that interesting? Well, I might use that. Might. I am tired of looking at these. This was a how to draw book page. Or in this case, I think it was how to paint. And I never did anything with them. Well, it was ink, using ink. How to do an ink wash. If you want to be really technical about it, that's what it was. All right, I'm tired of this. This isn't all. I saved it because I thought that was kind of cool. It's out of an old book. Very old book. I think this is all because I'm tired of looking at this. Would you like to know what became of the good friends you have made in this book? I can't tell you how many times I've thought of that. Okay. I will probably never use this. I could go with our purple fan. This, I don't know. You tell those are old beaded flowers. I probably will never do anything with that. Oh, here's more of that paper. Let's get rid of that. I think I had that paper too. Let's get rid of a couple of these leaves, or these leaves. I've got a whole book of this stuff I don't need. And I'll fussy cut these out later. You don't have to watch that. I hope I can fill most of this up. I do not like this background at all for this stuff. If I don't, I might just find some colored scrap of paper or magazine images and put it underneath. I don't even like this. Okay, that can just go. I'll cut this out. Well, you know what? I'll leave this as a square. Then I won't have to worry about what I just said with the colors. It's kind of a pretty picture anyway. Alright, that can go over here somewhere. I'll probably never do anything with that either. That was off a greeting card. I thought it was pretty, but it's been sitting an awful long time. This was too. Well, I might use that on a card maybe. Well, there's two of these. Don't we all need two of these in our lives? Don't we all need? Well, that could go somewhere. That was a greeting card also. That all is a greeting card too. Now I don't have anywhere for this big heron. See, you can't even go in here, he's so big. Alright. That's pretty good. It's making progress over there on the right side. I will probably never do anything with this. This was a catalog that I'm sure I used what was around it, so I just threw this in my box because I didn't have the heart to throw it out. This is another, I'm tired of looking at that. Maybe I could straighten this up and then not have to worry about the background. And it's closed. A lot of times these pages, these types of pages I should say, I just glue in. I'll put this in the other book and don't do what I'm doing now and plot it out. So we're going a little off. Alright, I'll put this in here. I thought this was cool. You know, it's obviously paint watercolor out of a magazine. But I haven't done anything with that. chairs I cut out for the glue book and they were too big. I don't think they're going to fit. I probably will not use this. This is that same catalog as those squash, pumpkins, whatever they are. Maybe I can fill in another chair. Hero. Let's put that somewhere. That I cut out many months ago for those index card dividers I did the ABC stuff on that like nobody watched. Oh, here it is. I was trying to find this ad, remember, for Jane Russell. Here it is. But anyway, I had cut that out for the H card and then didn't use it, so that's been sitting around that long. Maybe we could put that in the glue book thing. That's an old Dick and Jane. Out here, see? I thought this was in another box. You guys look at the prices of those, please. Okay. Not gonna say a word. I'm thinking it, but I'm not gonna say it. Okay. Alright, this is getting down to those old work baskets with all the fashion stuff. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna pause. And I think I'll just glue all by myself. And then I'll come back and let you guys see what I did. I know this isn't much of a video, but you know, we all have sessions like this where you want to use stuff up, right? And just get rid of it, but you don't want to toss it. So, okay, hang on, I'll be back in a minute. And I don't know why I'm singing. I will be back in 1 minute. Okay, we're all glued down. I filled in with some scrapbook paper. Scrapbook. Magazine thing. There's all your crochet abbreviations. I did cut apart those birds. I think that's all I did different. Lee, you tell me if I'm wrong. Okay, and the other little glue it down book, I got the mom and the apples and the pencil in there, and I added this little border thing. It was on the with the apples. It's kind of cute. And actually, we impressed how much the mom fits in there perfectly. These were already there. Okay, and for anyone saying, what about those leaves? I didn't like them on here. Once they were cut out, you know, they're just really dark gray, black. They're really not much to look at. I was almost going to just get rid of them. But I think they look okay there. And as long as we're here, and I didn't do much today, I thought I'd do a little show and tell. I don't think you've seen these other pages. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. That's probably not done. Now remember, this book is just glue it in, which is nice to have, you know, when you just don't feel like really doing anything, but you want to do something. You guys know what I mean. And this book too, I thought maybe I'd show. This one, I think we did together, or at least a lot of it. And then this side I may have done by myself. The other side I did with you guys. Oh, somebody needs to trim that. This, I think I did by myself too. And it's the exact same thing as I just did today. My box there was getting overflowing. I know I did this one on camera. And it was just stuff I really didn't think I'd use. I did this one a long time ago, before I was making these great videos. But it is kind of cool to see how this stuff comes together when it's totally unrelated. I think, at any rate. Here, this side, I think I did by myself. This thing, I've had this in other videos too. It's not even glued down. It's the old elastic. when you buy elastic years ago, it bends, and it was, you know, around the elastic. So I just clamped it on there because I didn't know what to do with it. I did this one a long time ago. Yeah, 2018. Time flies. And there's other stuff in here too. This I did recently, I think by myself. And I think I did these by myself. Yes? Those are kind of fun. Now these have a lot more of the background paper showing because in my book it was usable. These I did a long time ago. That I did a long time ago. That I did with you guys. I left a lot of the original paper on that one. And these I did by myself recently. Is that it? I think there's one in the back that I didn't finish. Is that correct? Yes, this one I started by myself, I think. No, I think I did this on camera. But at any rate, it's still not done. Okay, that's it today, folks. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good day out there.